Welcome, everybody, to yet an impromptu episode now of the Wrestling vs. the World podcast. This news broke earlier this week, and it's a freaking head-shaking shame. We all know by now, Jeff Hardy has once again gotten into legal trouble. This is at least the fourth time that I see so far listings saying that he's got some kind of legal issue going on. He's had issues back in 2009. He had some couple incidents in 2019, and now we're at it again. On June 13th, 2022, Jeff Hardy was down in Florida and was arrested for driving with a suspended license, violating the restrictions on his license, and felony DUI. I believe they said that his blood alcohol level was almost at a 0.3. So almost 4 times the legal limit of what your blood alcohol level can be while being behind the wheel. Because the legal limit is 0.08. So the fact this man had the blood alcohol level of almost a 0.3 really shows that shit is going wrong for this man. I'm going to say this right off the bat. I'm not going to defend Jeff Hardy on this one. Any criticism that he gets for this decision is rightfully deserved because there is never, ever an excuse for drinking and driving. I don't care what's going on. There's never an excuse to get impaired and get behind the wheel. You're putting yourself in danger, and you're also putting other people in danger that might be on the road, that same road you're on. We're lucky we did not end up seeing a repeat of what happened with freaking Sunny not too long ago. Remember what happened with her? Getting drunk behind the wheel, and she cost somebody their life. We're lucky Jeff Hardy did not end up having that happen here. Because drinking and driving can have deadly consequences, whether it be for the driver and or anybody else on the road that they may come in contact with due to recklessness. Getting drunk is going to impair your driving ability, yet for the third time in 3 years, Jeff Hardy has some kind of intoxication issue on his record. He had issues back in 2009 for stuff that was found in his house involving drugs and everything like that, which caused him to serve 10 days in jail while he was in TNA. He had the whole issue of getting a public intoxication back in July 2019. Then 3 months later in October 2019, driving while impaired. And now he's freaking behind the wheel, caught, high blood alcohol level, driving again. This is the same man who I just did an episode of the podcast about just last year, 6 months ago, talking about how he suddenly got released from WWE, and fans were just not concerned about what his condition might be or the reason for his release. The only thing people immediately said was, oh, maybe now he'll go to AEW, completely ignoring the fact that there's something wrong. Whether or not he was impaired or whatever in WWE before his release is whatever, but it's a case where fans need to see a situation and identify that something is wrong. I get it. Jeff's been going through a lot because of his body and putting his life on the line throughout his lengthy career. He's been in the business for 25 to 30 years or however long it's been. He's been wrestling since he was a young guy. But it's like, I think WrestleMania here on YouTube even said, they suggested Jeff Hardy needs to hang up the boots, and I honestly agree. Because Jeff can't keep doing this to his body and then having to turn around and rely on pills or alcohol or whatever to try to numb away the pain. The longer he keeps getting in the ring for, the longer the worse the pain's going to get, and the more he's going to rely on something to try to numb away the pain with. And then he's just going to keep getting into this cycle of just constantly having problems, like with drugs and alcohol and everything. And one day, it's going to hit the point of no return. I mean, like I said, look what just happened with Sunny. She's potentially facing serious jail time because of what she just recently did with getting behind the wheel while intoxicated and freaking cost somebody their life. I mean, you look at Sunny right now, she could be facing over a quarter of a century, over 25 years possibly of being in jail if she's convicted. Imagine if this happened with Jeff Hardy as well. I know he hasn't been in as much legal trouble as Sunny, but still something could have gone wrong with what happened. Like, something needs to get done. There needs to be some kind of intervention. If he is freaking like going through pain and everything, seek help. If you're intoxicated, call for somebody to bring you like home or something. Never, ever get behind the wheel while intoxicated under any circumstance. I mean, here's what it said courtesy of NoDQ.com. According to Volusia County, Florida jail records, Jeff Hardy was arrested early Monday morning. I believe this was around 12:30 in the morning. The records noted that Jeff Hardy was driving while license canceled/suspended/revoked, violation of restrictions placed on his license, and DUI, alcohol/drugs, third offense within 10 years. Like I said, there were 2 incidents of being impaired and everything back in 2019, and now this. And it says here, continuing, as of Monday afternoon, he's still in custody in Daytona Beach, Florida. His first hearing of the judge will be, as I'm recording this, on a Tuesday. And his license charges are second-degree misdemeanors with a DUI is a third-degree felony. This is serious shit. And then Hardy was scheduled to be part of this upcoming AEW Dynamite episode, but now clearly he's going to be out. There's no way he's going to make this show. But it's like, something's got to be done. Like, he's got to stay out of the ring. He's got to start taking care of himself. Because he can't keep putting his body through this abuse. And like I said, finding something to try to numb away the pain. Because this could end up having one bad incident. Could cost him everything. Cost him his life. Cost somebody else their life from being reckless or something. Because this can't go on forever. Jeff Hardy's not getting any younger. As of this episode, he's about to turn 45 coming up this year. So it's like something's got to give. I mean, the guy was let go of WWE claiming that he's fine and refused to take a drug test to prove that he's clean or anything after WWE checked, like asked him about it, or maybe they refused rehab. Like, he keep claiming that everything was fine, and then all of a sudden here he is 6 months after he's released from WWE, and he's getting in legal trouble again. Like I said, something's got to get done. Jeff's either got to get in rehab or get away from the ring and focus on himself and get himself cleaned up, because this cannot keep happening. Don't forget what happened with the whole Victory Road 2011 situation when he was on somas and then still had to get into the ring despite being in no condition to perform. This man needs to find some way to clean up his act for good, because this cannot keep happening. He's screwing up his life. I don't want to see this get to the point of no return with Jeff Hardy. I still respect him as an in-ring performer and the contributions that he's given to the business. But like I said, I cannot defend this choice for him to get behind the wheel while intoxicated and driving off. I mean, especially with like I said, it's completely irresponsible. You put yourself in harm's way, anybody else in harm's way that's on the road too, and also with the whole thing of, the status of his license doesn't make this any better. Like I said, something's got to get done. I don't know if his family's got to intervene or something, if AEW's got to suspend him or send him somewhere. I mean, we know companies are not going to be against releasing somebody if they have a DUI or anything like that. I mean, WWE did that with Eddie Guerrero back in 2001 when he got a DUI after disappearing from television back in May of 2001. So the company can pretty much release somebody if they find him to be a liability, and this could count as that, even though Jeff Hardy hasn't been with AEW for that long. So please, Jeff Hardy, get help. If you have to get away from the ring, whether it be temporarily or permanently, to clean yourself up or to try to stop putting yourself through so much abuse that you have to keep relying on substances like alcohol and drugs to numb away the pain in order to keep functioning, then please do that, because it's not going to get any better. This needs to end. So anyway, that is going to conclude for today's episode, folks. I really hope Jeff Hardy gets help, because he needs it. There's no reason for things to have gotten this far with him. He needs to clean up his act and stop getting arrested, because this is not going to get any better for him. He can't do or say anything to clean up his record to where he can keep making mistakes and act like nothing happened. Something needs to get done. So, let me know what y'all thought in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's episode, leave a like, subscribe with the bell turned on if you're listening to this on YouTube, maybe follow if you're listening to this on any other service, and comment what you think below, because this This is just a dreadful thing to see. So, thanks for listening, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, and good day, everybody.